I'm here today, September 2nd, 2023, a Hall of Fame induction ceremony for the Mazon Speedway, Grundy County Speedway Hall of Fame. And one of the inductees today is Billy Wood. Fantastic race driver. I saw him race as a kid. So talented. Raced at Mazon, raced at Joliet, Kankakee, all over the Midwest. I'm here with his son, Tom Wood, who's going to receive the plaque today for the induction of his dad. And tell me about growing up with your dad. He was a fantastic guy, and you seem like you're the same way.
Well, I don't know if I am, but thank you very much, Bob, for doing this. This is, you and the committee, this is a great honor. Growing up, I mean, all we did is I played baseball, and we went to races. That was our summer, our vacation, and it was so much fun as a kid because he won so many races. I didn't get a chance to come down to a lot of the Illinois races because that was usually something else going on with the family, mostly at Sun Prairie. I knew that like the back of my hand. But it was great watching him, looking at all the old pictures. It's been really another dream come true. So it was always fun. I had a few rules that my mom made us do when we were growing up. Number one, you could go out and play with all the race kids as much as you want. As soon as you heard your father come out on the racetrack, you had to come in. Well, people would ask me, well, how did you know that? And kids are pretty perceptive, and immediately you knew the tone of his engine and his RPM and what he was doing. And so by the time he hit the first turn, you were out watching the track.
Now, tell me a little bit about how many. I know your dad won a whole bunch of championships with Badger, and I was like 8 or 9, or how many was it?
Well, he won 8, and I think he started in '53 and got third in the points, and then '54, '55 he won. '56, the year I was born, he got second. So I have a little trophy to remember that year by. '57, '8, '9, and '60 he won. And then he started racing a little bit more with USAC. He was great friends with Harry Turner. We went to the body shop. Even as kids, we hung out there and pheasant hunted behind the body shop. And so he started driving for him. And I know Mr. Saylor allowed him to be Bob Tattersall's teammate numerous races, which was spectacular. And then he also drove the Fershoni 6, and Frank Fershoni was over at our house a lot. He lived in the Milwaukee area, and they loved to race together. So.
And I think your dad was in the era where he was probably good enough to go up the ladder to, in my opinion, to the Indy 500. But when you're raising a family, and I think your dad worked at Fisher Body, and it's hard to get away. And what I saw him as a little kid, he was smooth, he was a gentleman, and he was, in my opinion, one of the best in this Midwest area, and could have gone on to further. But you have to take care of your family and keep your job.
I look at all these pictures, and a lot of names pop up in memories of them. I know that Jimmy Davies was a multinational champion. We got one of his dogs because he couldn't take care of it on the road, so we grew up with one of his dogs. He raced against, again, Foyt, Jones, etc. throughout. He did actually have a chance to go to Indy. He was scheduled to have all of May off working, but happenstance had it that American Motors had the car of the year. They had overtime mandatory, and so his leave of absence was removed. So he couldn't go down there, and actually it was a Harry Turner built car, which actually, although Harry Turner did have a car at Indy a few years before, that one did not qualify. So
it just, sometimes you look at those circumstances of guys that were good like your dad and Bob Tattersall and them, and if you don't get the right opportunity, those guys didn't buy their rides like nowadays where people come with a checkbook and they he had a good ride. But your dad, everything he did, he earned. Like you say, racing with Bob Tattersall and Harry Turner. I mean, I think he was one of the best. What do you think?
I'm not going to disagree, but I would definitely agree with that. He won championships without roll bars.
Yeah.
He won them with roll bars, and he, like the great Kevin Olson says, cages are for monkeys, and he never got a chance to be a chimpanzee.
Well, I'd like to congratulate you on behalf of the Wood family, Tom, and it's been a great pleasure of mine to get to meet you. And congratulations.
Thank you very much, Bob. Looking forward to today.
Thank you. Wisconsin's Grundy was one of the winningest drivers in Midwest auto racing history during the 1950s and 1960s. Living in Kenosha, Wood was a native of Mississippi and was an 8-time champion of the Badger Midget Auto Racing Association. He also raced with the United States Auto Club, USAC, and the United Auto Racing Association. Wood began midget racing with the Badger Group in 1953, primarily testing his skills at the Badger's home track in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Judge and Bill Wood won the 1954 Badger Championship. He repeated his championship race in 1955. Wood was a close second in the Badger points in 1956, and then won 4 consecutive Badger titles from 1957 to 1960. Wood, driving for the car owner Eddie Carson, dominated the 1959 Badger season, winning 18 feature races, including 9 at Angel Park and Austin's Hall and Illinois' Rockford Speedway. 1960 was pretty much the same for Wood, winning 9 feature races. For the next 5 seasons of racing, Wood also would compete in the USAC and UARA midget rings, racing part-time within 150 miles or so from his home. In 1962, Wood, driving for Harry Turner, finished 10th in the final USAC midget standings and 18th in 1963. Wood won his only USAC midget feature race at Fairfield, Illinois in 1960, behind the wheel of a Turner midget. With the UARA group, Wood won a 50-lap with Mazon Speedway on July 4th, 1959. He also won the UARA feature at the Joey Memorial Stadium and at Blue Island Wisdom Park in 1959. Wood set a qualifying track record at Mazon 12.79 seconds in 1961. Wood returned to Badger action on a full-time basis in 1966. Driving the Paul Kruger Madden Kruger Special in his 7th Badger title. He won his 8th and final Badger championship in 1968, driving again for Kruger. Wood won over 75 Badger main events during his career, including 52 at Angel Park. Wood was elected to the National Midget Auto Racing Hall of Fame in 2002. Wood passed away in 2007 at the age of 1979. At the age of 79, I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Fame inductee Bill Wood.
On behalf of our family, all the rest of the Wood today, I want to thank the committee, especially with Bob and Stan. You were very helpful. You were very helpful prior with all the paperwork, etc. Fantastic. Welcome to Dean Tattersall. My dad kind of branched all the divisions and all the years. So we had, everywhere I looked was a Bob Tattersall picture. And actually, his last car that he drove was Kevin Olson's first car. He won a lot of championships, a lot of races, and as kids, we just loved going to the races because it was a happy place. Because we planned on living that way. The next thing, he taught us the value of work, hard work, be good to people, and you will succeed. One quick comment. Kevin Olson, his book, Cages Are for Monkeys. They had won 4 championships before there were any roll bars, and the rest of them were with a little roll bar that still stuck up higher than the roll bar. So I don't know what they had back then, but for all new racers that raced back then, my dad is auto